What do you do when you're the one who got it wrong and you need to rebuild that trust? I'm Sarah, this is Leadership Diaries. Stick with me. This is where we talk about real leadership, real stories, not just the theory. I'm going to tell you a story from my own experience where I did this. I was the one that got it wrong. A few years ago, I made a decision without consulting and involving somebody who should actually have been quite key to that decision. At the time, I was just rushed, I was stressed, I was just trying to make a call so I could just get on with my day. And I upset them quite a lot by doing that, by not consulting them. So I got defensive because, again, I was stressed. And that conversation led down, it got quite emotional between both of us. They, I think, were losing a bit of trust. I felt justified at the time, but I think after the dust had settled, I realised what I'd done and I had broken that trust in our relationship. That one decision I made through not being prepared, through rushing, really impacted them. So I owned it. That's what I'm going to talk to you about today, is if you've done similar and you don't know how to handle it and you're the leader and you're trying to work out, well, how do I maintain that kind of level of trust and respect? Own it. People will respect you if you do that. That's what I ended up doing. So what I did is I asked to meet with that person. I owned it by starting that conversation and saying, I should have handled that differently. And wow, the impact of just that one sentence, I was quite shocked by. It reduced the tension dramatically. So it really does show that it doesn't have to be a really elaborate conversation if something like this happens. It can just be the power of a few words, and that is what the person, they just can hear you sounding really genuine about it as well. And it reminded me, leadership is not always about being right. We are people, we are going to get it wrong like anyone else does. It's about being accountable. If that has happened, then there are a few steps you can take just to start rebuilding that trust. And I've got just 3 of them. So number 1 is owning it, as I say. So that could be a sentence such as, I made a call without looping you in and I can see how that affected you. The second step is just no excuses. Don't try to justify it. People don't want a defence. They just want honesty. Acknowledging it shows full integrity. Third step, show the way forward. Here's what I'll do differently next time to make sure this doesn't happen again. Then you can think to yourself, obviously reflect, and if a situation were to arise similar again, and if you notice that you are feeling under pressure or you've got other things just on your mind, it's just taking that time to pause maybe before making that decision and call. If it's not urgent, it's not needed right that second, give yourself a break, give yourself the time just to think about it. That kind of honesty with a person is not going to weaken the trust, it's going to strengthen it, because people trust what is real, not what is perfect. Every situation is going to be different. Every workplace is different. This isn't legal advice. This is just me giving you my perspective, just from my experiences of being a leader myself and working with other leaders. So yeah, I hope you found this helpful. If this resonated with you, hit subscribe, hit like. I will continue to share more real stories, real scripts to help you lead with honesty, empathy, and confidence.